the sweater cape with button detail. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, you look at something like this and you say, that looks elegant, that looks refined, it looks comfortable, it gives me coverage, it's everything I want. This probably should be closer to $100. In fact, our comparable retail value is close to $75. I think that's generous. I've seen them more expensive than that. And this one's coming home to you for $35. So you're saving almost $40 today off that comparable retail value for something, like I was talking about earlier, that maybe we are about to wear. And that is the beauty of the buying power here at the Q, is that we can bring you our best values for something that you're coming up in the next season. And you know what? Here's a look at that value. Comparable retail value, as I mentioned, close to $75. You're taking it home for $34 and change. You have 5 easy payments of literally just $7. This is the easiest gift because it comes in jump sizing, and this is one of the most comfortable pieces that you're going to put on that figure flatters every single body type. A368018 is the item number. We have 7 colors to show you, and I also need to be very upfront with you that we are not going to have another G.I.L.I fashion QVC 2 big deal for the rest of the year, okay? Here are your colors. Charcoal gray, the perfect fall color, and you can see that beautiful button detail there with the gunmetal hardware. Absolutely gorgeous. The navy, this navy paired with the gold hardware knocks it out of the park. Such a gorgeous saturated navy. This is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. This is my favorite color for fall. You know, there's a picture of my mother from the 70s wearing this camel color in a sweater, and she had long, beautiful black hair. And I literally, when I see this sweater, I think of her. And I think I've just loved wearing camel ever since. I think it just looks beautiful on all skin tones. It's that perfect fall color, and that's paired with gold hardware. I had to wear this one. Right now. Yes, you're wearing the camel. I'm wearing the burgundy. I had to, because I feel like the burgundies, the Bordeauxs, the Merlots, that just says, come on in fall, come on in cooler weather. And that has that gorgeous gold hardware. So flattering. Just where you place those, the hardware detail, so beautifully flattering. Couple more colors for you. This one is rust, beautiful fall color, and that one has silver hardware detail. Or actually, is that gunmetal, Jill?
Yeah, that's the gunmetal hardware on that. And that's really that vintage color. I mean, you talked about your mom with her look. The cape is really that vintage look, and we'll get into that. But you see the yoke and the beautiful detail there. And this is really that color that reminds me of the 70s, and, you know, just so beautiful. And again, think of those calls and those FaceTimes that pick a color that you wouldn't normally pick, because that'll make you feel like a little bit that we're going into a different season. And this olive is so beautiful.
This one is the olive. Again, a really popular color for fall, always, every single year, not going out of style. And then the classic black. And you nailed it, Jill, when you said maybe the most dressed up we're getting this year is our black jeggings, and then you get the black cape, and you're in business for basically any invitation that comes your way. You're covered.
Yeah.
8368018 is the item number here. Jump sizing real quickly. Let me take you through that, and then Jill, I'd love to go through the details. Jump sizing is going to be extra small, small, and then it would be medium large. You can see extra large 1X and then 2X, 3X. Just take that size on the left, scoot on over. I think the easiest way to do it personally is to find your numeric size and then just kind of scoot on over to the left. Remember, free exchanges here at the Q as well.
And the sizing is so easy. I mean, that's what this is all about. But why I was so grateful that the cape was the big deal is because this is how we're living right now. This is that ease, that no fit points. We put something on, and I'm calling this the Zoom sweater of the season, which means you could have a t-shirt on, you could have a tank on, you could have your pajamas on. And if you put this on over it, it elevates, it makes everything elegant. Read the reviews on this. I mean, this is why this was so popular. So you asked what a cape is to begin with. I mean, this is literally, you could put it on. I mean, I put it on, I had my white t-shirt on with my jeggings, and then there's snaps on each side. So let me make sure I get the snaps right. It has, and if you see it, look how beautiful this is, how finished it is. I mean, everything. And you see that beautiful grosgrain there, how gorgeous that is with the yoke. And so if this was when people were getting blowouts all the time. I said, you don't want to ruin your hair. You just snap it on. It's an indoor and outdoor cape. You could wear it with either the button open or closed up. It could be worn over a t-shirt. It could be worn over a sweater. It could be worn over the dress coming up that you own. And what I love about it is it's machine washable. It's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. And the button detail really gives it that elevated look. It was based on a style that we saw on one of our shopping trips in Europe, which I so gloriously will brag about now because, to travel, those beautiful memories that we all have. And it really gives you that feel and that ease and that elegance in each of the colors. And so, you see Jackie looks like $1 million. She's wearing that Camel long sleeve t-shirt underneath, but really like the button detail on this and the texture that we upgraded when we came out with this. And it was a today's special value at one point. So read the reviews on this to see how beautiful everybody thought it was. But we gave you, around the neckline, you asked that it not be see-through. So we upgraded that texture, around the yoke to have that really beautiful texture to it. And it's just really, it's a little longer in the back. It's really, it's the piece, I'm telling you, it's the sweater of the season.
Right. Yeah, you can see that it just has a really gentle high-low there, just a little bit longer in the back, which is great because you're getting really incredible coverage. I do love where the hardware is placed. I think it's done in such a beautiful way that it's going to figure flatter the body. Also, the part of the neck right here, if you say, I just don't like anything touching my neck, well, don't worry, because then you can just do the little unbutton like Jill had, right? Or you can snap it back up. I like things around my neck like this. I like a little mock neck. I think it's very flattering.
I do too.
Yeah, it just feels good to me. But I do also want to remind you of the comparable retail value. Normally you would see this about $75. You're taking this home for under $35. Right there, that's a 40% savings, just a slash. Huge, huge. And 5 easy pay, so just $7 takes it home. The color that you're seeing on the screen right there is that camel color that Jill's wearing right now and she's wearing in this picture. You're gonna see it on Blair now as well. And Blair's wearing it in the rust. And I love that you called it kind of that vintage color, Jill.
Yeah, I mean, rust is one of those colors that reminds me of the 70s. And, you see those beautiful snaps. So on the heather charcoal, the olive, and the rust are all those gunmetal snaps. There's 14 snaps on the garment. There's 7 on each side that you can either button up or wear. Again, it's jump sizing. It's easy breezy. There's no fit points. And it's a really easy layering piece. So, we talked earlier about that Zoom sweater,
Right.
and it's sort of a metaphor, but also a literal comment, is that when you present yourself, whether on FaceTime or Zoom or you're, running to the store, you should dress the way that you want to feel, the way that makes you feel great about yourself.
Right.
Because, dressing really expresses part of our personality. And, even when we're all buying masks and we're all buying, printed patterns and something that this really, when you pick a color in this, and, I suggest that this value really go for a color you wouldn't normally buy.
Or maybe picking up more than one today. We've already had 1,000 picked up. You don't want to wait on a QVC 2 big deal. The reason you don't want to wait on a big deal, the obvious reason is that, the comparable retail value is so much higher than what you're paying. But the other reason is because they don't last forever, right? We either sell out of them quickly, like we might, or they disappear. That's how it works. So here it is. This one is the camel. Right here you have the charcoal gray, a nice deep charcoal. Love this navy with the gold buttons. Beautiful saturated navy. It's a very classic navy as well. This one very popular. This is the one I'm wearing. This is the burgundy with the gold. Then we have
so beautiful, that wine color.
It's
that really
gorgeous.
That looks so beautiful on you.
Thank you. This one is rust with the gunmetal. We have olive with the gunmetal. This one also very popular, and it's our most limited option. It's always the way, isn't it? And then we have the black with the gold, which is super sophisticated. Jill, would you walk us through how we order with jump sizing?
Yeah, so I mean, this is really easy breezy. I'm in the extra small, small. You pick your numeric size, then just take your eye over to the left and it'll tell you where to go. You really can't go wrong. If you're between sizes, I would definitely say you can size down, because
Down,
it's
right.
one of those really forgiving pieces that, I mean, you just put it on and you're done. So
You know,
again, over jeans and a t-shirt, I'm literally in jeans and a white t-shirt because I wanted to show, you go from simple to sizzling in a flash. Like you start like this, and which is, I believe in the whitest of white t-shirts, and I love our G.I.L.I t-shirts, and then I love our jeans. But then you put this on, and you see all the beautiful detail. I mean, look at how this is finished. There is so much make to this cape, and we put so much time and our beautiful design team together. But look how easy it is, and look at how it's like an instant makeover. I mean, this is that sweater that you put on, and it totally changes the game. And it looks so expensive. I mean, I think this looks like $1 million.
I also want to point out that both sides unbutton, okay, or unsnap
Right.
rather, and snap back up. So it's up to you how you want to style it. I like how Jill had just a couple open. If you wanted to do one side versus the other, you could do that. It is also machine wash, which is pretty incredible for a sweater.
Crazy.
You're getting that beautiful mock neck there. You're getting the different knits, as you can see. And I will also point out, I'm 5'2½". I wear petites. I'm wearing petite in the jeggings. This is not overwhelming on me. And a lot
Right.
of times, Jill, I got to tell you, jump sizing, when you're petite, you go, uh-oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I put this on and I thought, wow, it was made for me. And you know what? Jackie is in her normal QVC size as well. She's in jump sizing and she would be in the medium large. Perfect. Thanks. And you normally wear a large in QVC and it looks beautiful on you. A 368018 is the item number, 40% savings today. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, just to be very upfront with everybody, we can only bring in a certain number of big deals because they are such incredible values. It's basically the same as our today's special value. So our big deals, A, they don't last. B, what you need to know is that we're not having another G.I.L.I fashion big deal for the rest of the year. Okay, here's your Camel. This one is charcoal. I hope you're thinking about picking up more than one today with that $7 easy pay. This is the dark navy. Here we have the burgundy, that beautiful rust. Can't go wrong with olive in the fall. And how about that sophisticated black? A 368018 is the item number. Very popular item, 1,500 already picked up. Jill, what a beautiful silhouette. Thank you so much for the update that you gave us on this one.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. And I wore this in actually I think we have a photo of it. I wore